So today we are going to be talking about how to be confident and nail your honeymoon and destination wedding consultation. So go ahead and let me know in the comments if you have a good system for consultations. So as you know, in our 20K system and toolkit, we share our whole method and our whole process for what we implemented in our business. And it was a true game changer in my ability to close the sale, to get hired, to get paid more. When the first time that I started charging a fee, and I had implemented this new consultation process, and I was going to try it, in my mind, like it was like, I'm going to try this for the first time, right? And I was meeting with somebody in person. Okay, so if I can do this with somebody in person, you can do this over the phone or Zoom. Okay. So I'm meeting with them in a coffee shop. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Is this going to work? Can I do this? Like, can I charge a fee? Like nobody else in my area was charging a fee. And I'd met this couple at a bridal show. I'm going to meet with them to talk with them about destination wedding. And I was going to be asking for the money right there, face to face. Like, so this was like I was sweating it out, you guys. I'm certain that I was burning calories, certain. And then, I went through the consultation, went through this process. I went through the whole thing. And then, and they're just like, yep, we want to work with you. And so then, okay, well, it's X amount of dollars. It was $300 is what I started with. Okay. So we all have to start somewhere. And now now I'm charging $2,500 or more, depending on the size of the wedding group. But that was the place that I started. But here's the thing. Once I did that, and once I realized that it worked, oh my gosh, it worked. It's like, praise God, glory. It worked. I could duplicate that, and I could do it again and again and again. Okay. Sometimes we have to get past that fear of that first one to realize that it is possible. And then it gets a little bit less nerve wracking and you get a little bit better at it and all of those things. And we gain our confidence and all of those things. But really, when you have a system, you can have confidence in the fact that you can do this. So I want to kind of try to alleviate any stress that people have regarding doing a consultation. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about regarding to being confident in nailing your honeymoon and destination wedding consultations is preparation. Be prepared. Gasp. How dare I say such a thing, right? But here's the thing. Here's the truth. There are many people who will go through the process of, they'll learn how to do this, but they won't implement. Okay. So preparation, I believe, is a huge part of this. And I believe too, that preparation is a key to success in business and in life. One of my very favorite quotes that I like to share is from 𝗧𝗔𝗠𝗜, and it's, when opportunity comes, it's too late to prepare. My first tip for you is to be prepared. And what do I mean by that? I mean, do you have your process in place? Are you ready? When that phone call comes in, when that email comes in, when that DM comes in, do you have your process in place? What is that process that you need to have in place, right? That process is, do you have a calendar that you can send these people to schedule a consultation with you? Do you have some qualifying questions like we give you in the 20K system and toolkit to ask them, so that you know exactly what they need, what their vision is, you have a few pieces of information to help you understand your client before you get in touch with them, right? Do you have your list of services ready so that when you're done with your consultation, you know exactly what you're going to send them? You know the email template that you're going to use to send them your list of services. Do you know how much you're going to charge? You're going to do all of those things. That's what I mean by preparation. I think that one of the biggest mindset things that we can do in our business is to have expectations. And if I am going to prepare as if I have a client who's going to need me, I'm expecting that client, right? And a lot of us have it flip-flopped. We think, okay, I'm going to wait until somebody contacts me and wants to schedule a consultation with me. And then I'm going to get ready. But you know what happens? It doesn't work out that way. And you panic and you lose out because you don't have it ready. So you must make preparation a priority. Again, when opportunity comes, it's too late to prepare. That's not the time to prepare. When opportunity comes, you must already be prepared. Step number 2, converse. So, have you ever had a conversation with somebody? Yes or no? If you said yes, which most all of you have, unless if you're not a human being listening to me right now, you've had a conversation with somebody, that's all you're going to do on a consultation. You're having a conversation with somebody. The only change is that you're going to for sure be leading that conversation. But if you've had a conversation with someone, if you know how to talk, you can do this. But you are leading that conversation. That's the main thing that you want to keep in mind regarding your conversation that you're having with that couple. And of course, you're going to be asking some logistical questions about those types of things, but you really want to get to know them. You want to understand what their vision is. You want to get a better feel for their style and their personality, right? Because a wedding is a personal thing. Okay. And people are way past that cookie cutter life when it comes to weddings. They want something special. They want something unique. So you need to be able to pull that out of them with certain questions, but do so in a conversational way where you're also getting to know them and they're getting to know you and they're getting to know your personality. You want to be yourself, right? Because people want to work with people. And then, of course, getting hired. Okay, how do you get hired? How do you get hired? What are you selling? Can anyone answer that question? What are you selling? When you are having a consultation with somebody for a vacation or a honeymoon or a destination wedding, river cruise, whatever, Disney trip, whatever it is, what are you selling? In order to get hired, you've got to have the mindset that who you're selling, what you're selling. You're not selling travel. You're not selling a destination wedding. You're not selling a honeymoon. You're not selling a trip. You're selling yourself. And that's why if you don't have this process, I'm telling you, if you do not have this process of having people consult with you, it could be a 15-minute consultation for a regular vacation. It doesn't have to be this long, conversation. But you need to show that there's a person behind this and that you're listening to these people and that you care about what they want and that you're pulling out questions and finding out what matters to them. So recently I got an email from a past client and she sends me this long email and she's like, we're looking for an all-inclusive. These are the dates we're looking for. We want something here or here, but not here. We want this, we want that, we want that. And then she literally expected me to just start getting her quotes. If that is how you're operating your business, you need to take a step back. This is not how you start a conversation. It's never ending. All they want is a quote. You're going to do all this work. You're not really finding out what matters to them. You're not able to then showcase the value of what you're providing, right? So having this process, preparing this process is key to the success that you're going to have so that you can have the conversation so that you can get hired. Once you have this consultation with people, you then send your list of services like I mentioned before. So this is all part of the preparation, right? You don't want to panic. Finally all your leads are coming to you, right? You're getting these leads. This is great. You implemented the system that we showed you. You're getting the leads. You got to be able to seal the deal. Okay. You don't want to go through all this work to get leads, finally get them, and then not have your system in place, your process, and you're not prepared to consult with people. You don't know what questions to ask them, and then you don't know what to send them when you're done. But you send your list of services.